Yeah, it's what are we now? I think this is the Wednesday Waffle. So how you doing, everyone? It's me, Mr. B from Pint of Stuff. Yeah, I'm here. I'm not with my partner in crime yet. She is upstairs. She will be coming down shortly. So we'll get that moving. I hope you're all having a very good week so far. We've made it to Wednesday, everyone. We've made it to Wednesday. Can you believe it? Wednesday is here. So let's just have a look to make sure everything is up and running okay. I just need to do a very brief speed check, and it's. I can't believe it's Wednesday. I can't believe for the UK we're gonna have a public holiday on Friday. It's how is it Easter already? Like how literally where did March go and how are we halfway through April? That's what I want to know. I'm slightly confused. SJ's asking me if I want a drink. No, I don't. I'm good, I think. Now I'm just gonna flip. We have a slight speed problem, so we are gonna probably stutter for a moment. Being lowered, yeah, I expect that, and we will. Yeah, it's a funny. Hopefully, she will once she remembers my password. Yeah, you probably. Do you want me to do the password thing for you, SJ?
Yeah, because I don't know what it is.
I should hope not. So, yeah, SJ's going to fill for time while I work out the password for her.
Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's had a good week so far. Yeah, it's been a funny week again. Oddly, the days are flying by. I think it's just really weird. Don't know. Don't even know what we're talking about tonight, to be honest.
Well, it's a bit of a waffle, isn't it? So
I guess.
we'll talk
I
about
guess.
anything we want. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of the crew in the house.
Oh,
This is what it's difficult for me to drive and fly the aeroplane and build it all at the same time. So yeah,
fly, drive, and build. God, I've left my glasses upstairs. Like my eyes are screwed, so I don't even know what I'm doing.
So we're really quiet. Are we really quiet, everyone?
I don't know.
Let me just turn up my volume. Wow, that's loud in my ears. Let me just check the output. Sound levels. Oh yes, we are a little bit loud, aren't we? Quiet.
Loud, quiet. What are we?
Quiet.
Make your mind up. Make your mind up.
Now we're hitting into the yellow zone, so I think. Let me just turn that down there. Yeah, I think we're good. So, what day is it? I have no idea. I think it's Wednesday. I think I don't know how you're all finding this. Oh, and volume's good for Lewis. Thank you. Let's
Thank you.
Hopefully everybody is getting that as well, and sound is good with Jay Dolan. So yeah,
it's very much Wednesday.
Are we sure?
I am, because I look forward to my team call on a Wednesday afternoon.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think it's Wednesday as well. Luckily for me, I'm on holiday tomorrow. So I'm going to this basement. Yeah, that's where I'm going. So yeah, I think we've just literally as well an hour or so ago. Wednesday Waffle equals Wednesday. Leroy, thank you. Yeah, that's actually a nice. That's a nice thing, isn't it? If I'm waffling on a Wednesday, it must be Wednesday.
Unless we got the day wrong.
Unless we got the day wrong. Or indeed, if you're watching this Wednesday Waffle on Thursday, what does that make it? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. I genuinely don't know where I'm going with that at all. Yeah, so I finally edited the Griffey video. So that's on YouTube now.
Went live what, half hour ago?
Ish? An hour, I think. Now.
Okay,
an hour. So yeah, it's yes. Time is a flat circle. It is. Time is a flat circle, really, because it just it blows your mind. So hopefully you like that unboxing. It was a bit of a weird one. I don't feel like I've got back into the groove of unboxings recently, but what I can say is that those shoes are super nice. Now the next one we're editing, I'm editing because I managed to do that one quite quickly once I actually got the footage out. Is I'm doing SJ's one, so hopefully we'll put that out live tomorrow. Are you right there, SJ?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you could do for me.
What?
You could pass me the beer. While we, I thought this week's beater of the week I was looking for another dunk that I found that we have upstairs, and I swear I got it. Like I had it in hand on Sunday when I was just rifling around the shoe boxes up there. I can't find it today, but based on we were talking about that Kevin Bradley blazer, isn't it, SJ?
Yeah.
With straps and there was a lot of you going, I'm not sure about straps. Or there may have been. That's my perception. Probably wasn't many of you doing that. I thought I'd bring down another blazer with straps that I got a few years ago, and some of you who have been following this channel for a long time can't get on board with those IL blazers. Really, Alwyn, we've got those to do as well. So yes, I'm actually excited. I was really excited to see the box for those as well, but we need to get into the groove, and we're not quite back into the groove of normalness yet.
Normalness? What does normalness mean? What, you mean unboxing videos?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know if sort of slightly going back to the weird situation we're in, but it feels like we don't have any time.
Yeah, it's dumb, isn't it? Like we're at home more than ever, and it feels remarkably like there's very little time. I don't know what that is. It's just a weird thing. Yeah, it's right. So what am I saying? So blah blah blah. You all made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry, you were talking about beaters.
Beaters, yeah. So and I think this is a thing that we should all do is like beater of the week. I think Alwyn put something up this week, but there we are. As I was saying, some of you who have been following us for a while know that I used to travel a lot. Obviously, not traveling at the moment. And before it was the bruised peach blazers, why are none of you feeling the aisle blazers?
I think well, I haven't bought them yet, and I've just said I'm waiting to see yours because I think from the last sort of pictures I've seen, they actually look really, really nice. So I think I'm going to see yours and really want them, which is why we need to get them unboxed at some point quickly.
Yeah, I think, yeah, like it's interesting. Here's a question to you all. Obviously, the dunk is having a bit of a renaissance at the moment.
God, I can't see.
Do we think the blazer's going to have a renaissance?
Well, we've said this loads.
I
It
know.
already kind of is, and it
It
already
is.
has done for like the past 18 months.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. So, this is my beater of the week. It is, let's see if I can get closer to that camera while moving the microphone there. So this is the Numbers collab with SB from a couple of years ago. Well, more than that now. Now, those of you who've been following us for a while know that these were my favorite travel shoes for so long before the Bruised Peach. This is actually my first pair of these. I've got 2 pairs of these. They, for me, these have been like the suede on them is different to the UK suede, but they have been much loved, and I can't get rid of them. And I actually find these more comfortable than the second pair that I have of these.
It's really weird how 2 pairs of supposedly exact the same sneakers are actually so different.
It's crazy, and I think the thing that I liked about these as well is it going to show on the camera? It's not really going to show. I'm going to flick to the secondary camera, and I don't think you're going to be able to see this. But no, you're not going to be able to see that. Sorry, guys. It actually says on the inside of that there. It says Numbers there, which I really. It's just as always with SBs, it's a tiny little details everywhere. That like. And I got these in Atlas, in San Mateo. I like the little swoosh here that we have. Like it's a small swoosh. People have called these my old person shoes, but they are super comfy, and I've done thousands and thousands of miles travel in these. These have seen more airports than, well, I don't know. I don't actually know what to follow that up with. More airports. Always been a little more of a blazer person. I can't seem to get them. I see. I think that there's plenty of blazers out there. You just need to go. So we're going to throw this comment up from Strix, because I actually think if you if you know a good skate shop, I don't think the blazers will sell out. So you just need to like hunt them down at those. And Jay Dolan's been smashing his NBA GT blazers all week so far. Good choice. There you go. And in fact, SJ's got some denim Addy Stan Smiths, haven't you?
I have, yeah, with the Velcro straps.
They're so nice.
They're amazing. They're from about 2003-ish.
Probably when Levi was at Gatecrasher.
Yeah, probably. No, they're super nice. They used to do this really cool sneaker store in Oxford. I can't remember what it was called.
I can't remember. If anyone out there has been to Oxford in the UK, where was it in Oxford? I think Alwyn's been to Oxford. Alwyn's been to Oxford.
Yeah, but we're talking like
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
I think Alwyn was probably hanging out in Oxford. He knows where that snowboard store on
I can't even think what that
Road
snowboard store's called.
Oh, and Levi stopped going to Crasher in 2001. Okay, I wasn't sure. And if you don't know what, so Levi, in the comments, explain what Gatecrasher is, because obviously we've got quite an international audience here. So dearie me. So anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I'm feeling blazers a lot at the moment, but just in case, yeah, that's it. SS20 on
Cowley Road.
On the Cowley Road. It's
Yeah.
a great store. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know what I was wearing on my feet. And I'm going to show you again because it's what I was wearing on Sunday. It is indeed.
No, sorry, that was the dog.
Okay. So it is yet again, and I'm going to undo these. Keep for the time, SJ.
So Lewis Henderson is asking what our jobs are. They're interesting.
They're interesting. So I work in I work in media, but not in advertising. So basically, if you see adverts from a certain company on TV, on the internet, wherever, my team have put them there. It's probably the easiest way to explain it. And what do you do, SJ?
I don't really know what I do half the time,
yeah.
to be honest.
Something to do with influencers and community. So yeah, I've got these on again, people. I've got these on again. Look at that. These I love these so much. But don't tell Nike. Don't tell Nike that I really love these shoes.
You have been wearing those a lot. Well, actually, you've worn them every day since Saturday. When we're not in the park, that's what well, actually, where have we been apart from the park?
I walk around the block.
You walk around the block, you walk around the house in them,
yeah.
So I have a beater.
Do you?
I do. And you said that I totally trashed these shoes.
You did.
I can't remember whether you said it on Sunday or last week because everything's merging into one.
I said it a couple of weeks ago. Now, did you bring the box down?
I did.
Oh, cool. Because the box on these is good. Like, well, I think it's good. Everyone.
So it's a Vans.
Oh, I love these. I love the box.
And it's from the collaboration that they did. I think it was 2016.
I think it was 2016.
Yeah, with Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And I got. I love these so.
Oh, they're so good.
I got a Duck Hunter because I flipping love Duck Hunter.
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt. Why do I call them Duck Hunt?
I don't know. Let me just bring them into the camera. See if we can get the camera to focus.
Because you've got all the little ducks on them.
All right, let's go to the heel first.
Oh,
it's not showing in the light. Oh, that's annoying. Right, so you've got the dog basically on the heel there. You've got the camo. You've got which are ducks. These are so good. Such a good collab. And oh man.
But what you haven't done, right? Oh no, they've still got the receipt in and everything.
How much did we pay for them? Here we go. How much? So first of all, this will tell us when we bought them.
I bought them on.
Yes.
Hang on, because I don't have my glasses on.
Drum roll.
On the 18th of June, 2016, at 2:23 Pacific time.
Okay.
From
From Vans?
From Vans
Yeah.
in Hillsdale Mall.
In Hillsdale
There we
Mall. And how much did we pay before sales tax?
Well, the sneakers were $65, but somebody bought a T-shirt as well.
Did we buy a T-shirt?
Somebody did.
Maybe I bought a T-shirt. I can't remember. I'm amused. I see what I try and do as well. Everyone, I don't know if you do this out there, guys, but when I buy a pair of shoes, I try and keep the receipt or the invoice that comes with them. Just as I know that's a bit sad, and I keep it in the box with the shoes. Probably not great for the shoes, but like, oh, look at the sole as well.
No, this is my favorite bit because I used to, I wore them a lot that summer.
Yep, come on.
And it says,
why don't you go to? Can we go to that camera?
You can't really see it now.
Okay,
Game over on the sole. They were so epic.
Let's flip to the other camera.
These were
there you go.
The best pair.
Oh yes.
In that pack from memory.
Yeah.
I love these so much. They do have a little hole wearing in them in the toe nut.
I told you. See? I told you. Everyone's talking about the Grateful Dead ones. Yeah, I want them as well, Leroy.
In fact, the box says October 2015.
Does it? Mm. Yeah, I know we ummed and ahed for ages on those.
No, I got these pretty soon when they came out.
I do have the hat.
You have a sweater as well. You have the Mario sweater.
I do have the Mario sweater. Maybe did we buy that at the same time? I can't remember.
I don't know, but yeah, I kind of wish I had 2 pairs of those because they're so epic.
I told you destroyed them.
Well, you know.
Of them, okay, so...
Oh, what's going on in the chat? There's too much going on. The Grateful Dead ones? Which ones? What, Vans?
No. Dunks.
What were we talking about?
Dunks.
Oh, right, okay.
They're the ones that are furry.
Yes, they are furry.
Yes. They're based on an album cover, I believe, from way back. Way back.
Remember when they did the Vans with the New Order cover on them?
I don't remember that.
Sorry.
Do you want to check Insta? So Levi sent us a picture, and I wonder if actually, you can't do inboxes. Whoa.
Sorry, that was mine.
So yeah, it's Ungrateful Dead ones. So I don't think you can check messages on Insta, which is frustrating. I don't know if anybody checked in last night and they watched the Annex's live podcast interview conversation chat insolation thing on Instagram. If you didn't, you should check it out. I think Danny stored it in their stories, but I'm not sure.
I can't get any closer than that.
All right,
you won't be able to get any closer than that. And now it's like done something weird.
No, it's look.
Okay. Look at that. Yeah, no, they are very. So I've got a pair that are like that, but they're denim.
They're epic.
With like brown leather straps.
They're epic. I think.
Actually, have yours, Leroy? Have Levi confusing me. Has your sole gone like super smooth? Because I can't, even though mine are actually in really good condition, I can't physically wear them because the sole has just like gone super weird, and I would like.
It's gone slippy.
Yeah, it's gone slippy. I've never known a pair of slippy. No, they're not born slippy, but I've never known another pair of sneakers to go like it, so I can't wear them. But they're still in their box.
Oh yeah, he's saying they've gone slippy.
Yeah.
It's and I don't think there's anything we can do to the sole, is there? I know there's probably a bunch of guys. Yeah, isolation conversation. That's the thing from the Annex boys. Yeah, you should check it out. It was on Instagram last night. I think Danny's trying to figure out how to get it up onto the podcast as well. But yeah, I think he was storing it in stories. Entertaining stuff for sure. And maybe we'll go on there. So it's kind of like I'm waiting for the next batch of dunks to drop, and I know they're soon, but I tell you what, like 420 just seems a very long way away. It seems a very long way.
It's not.
It's not. It's not. And that's what I was saying at the start of the stream. Like, how is it? How is it, if you think about it, what are we now? The 8th of April. Oh, my word. Guys. I'm just going to throw that up there. And
we
then,
all need to get out more.
we do all need to get out more. Oh, the government doesn't let us. Boom, boom. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll tell you what, I've also been the sweater that I ordered, the sweatshirt thing, still hasn't arrived yet. So I don't know if it's stuck in Latvian customs or not. So we'll see where that is. And the other thing, I've ordered a test run of stickers as well.
More stickers.
Yeah, but different ones. I love me a sticker.
We're not going anywhere this summer to sticker bomb.
I know. But I love
just
me
do
a
it round
sticker.
here
I'm
for
just
a
going to
laugh.
stick them all over. Like, yeah, we just stick them all around our neighbourhood, but then the neighbours would know it was us. And our neighbours are a little bit Stasi-like at times.
Yeah.
When it comes to things, so not that I know we have issues with things, but yeah, that's what it is. So I suppose, like, some people have said, yeah, I love well, as you can see this, but also my record boxes, which you can't see down there, are covered as well, as I explore the world of stickers. I don't know what it like. I suppose it's just always used to just stick them on my board way back when. It's just one of those things we always look forward to getting. It's just I think a sticker's quite a utilitarian thing. It's something that we can all associate with. Why are you giving me a...
I don't know.
Okay, so to you it's just a sticker. To me it's more than that.
No, I like stickers.
Stickers
I
are
have
like...
stickers on my laptop case. I don't have it on my actual laptop.
No, it's work. It's work laptop.
I know, but some people put stickers on. I don't like to do that with my laptop.
I was actually looking at skins for MacBooks last night.
Yes, you were.
And I might try and get like a Pint of Stuff one printed, which I thought would be fun. And the other random thing I've been looking at, just so I told you that, like, this was going to be a waffle. The other random thing I've been looking at, it's like therapy, isn't it? I can just randomly talk about stuff. I've been exploring getting a board printed as well. Just one board, one of one. And Jay Dolan used to collect Garbage Pail Kids stickers years ago. My brother used to collect them, actually.
I was never into such a thing.
Like but I'm talking probably 1987, 86, 87. I swear my brother was collecting Garbage Pail sticker pack things, whatever they were, cards. I don't even remember what they were. Yeah, it was a thing.
They didn't do Fraggle ones.
They didn't do Fraggle Rock. We were having was Fraggle Rock a thing in the US? Because I suppose you have to be too old enough to understand.
I think it was, because I think Casey got the reference.
Okay, yeah. So we had a bit of a Fraggle Rock thing yesterday. SJ loves radishes, and that brought us onto the theme tune of
You're
Fraggle
making
Rock.
me sound like a right weirdo.
Well,
SJ loves radishes. Where the hell did that come from?
Did they do Care Bear ones?
They did do Care Bear ones.
What, stickers?
Yeah, they did.
Really?
I remember a friend had Care Bear once.
Yeah, I think it would be. That was something I did want to talk. You see, now that's just triggered another thought, because I was saying that they should do like they should be like Panini sneaker stickers, or wouldn't it be great if we could create like in this time when we haven't got much entertainment beyond making entertainment for ourselves. I've just thought of top trumps for sneakers. When I worked for Rad Mag and Phase 17, you worked for Rad, Owen.
Yeah, top trump for sneakers would be. I'd play that. I like playing top trumps.
So, Owen, I'm assuming you have noticed this thing in the background. Then, I did contribute to the thing that's hopefully archiving Rad magazine. I used to buy that in the 80s. Yeah, it's a big fan of Rad. I can't believe it. Amazing. You had 3 shoe boxes full of stickers. Good times, completely. completely. But yeah, we need top trumps for sneakers, which I think like maybe I could figure that out. That'd be amazing, and we could kind of crowdsource.
What, a top trump?
We could crowdsource what we think were the best sneakers. The books will happen. I'm sure they will, Alwyn. I'm sure they will for sure. I just love the fact that I get to see those pictures and anything that we could do to help that. I think that was great. You know, that was a certain moment in British skateboarding culture and history for sure. Which brings me on to something. So do you remember I mentioned a thing called Quibi a couple of streams ago, and I was like, I'm not sure, and I showed you that video, the sneaker culture thing. Now this is supposed to be an app that is high-end content that's 10 minutes long. It's only on mobile phone, and you can see it vertically or landscape, and that's its kind of weird trick. In the US, it's subscription and ad funded. Somehow the app has ended up in the UK, iOS App Store, and they're offering 3 months free subscription. And there's a sneaker culture thing on there that is it's just fascinating. It's fascinating. It is very US, very US. But I just think this really they talk to just a bunch of interesting people, and I love the way it's filmed. So if you've got some time and you remember to cancel the subscription, I'd just go and check it out. I think it's called I think the program's called You Haven't Got These, or You Ain't Got These, which is kind of right. And they're talking to like the guys from they talk to Jeff Staple, they talk to Run DMC. So Strix knows it. Yes, so I really enjoy it. I think I'm 4 episodes in. And as the annex says, top trumps for sneakers is a good thing. Yeah, You Ain't Got These. Yes, that's it. On Quibi. And in the UK, there's no ads on it at the moment, and you can cancel your subscription after 3 months. It is $7.99, which I think is a bit rich. But okay, so here we go. Levi and Alwyn will know this, so I'm going to throw this on the screen. This is Alwyn's starter for 10. What was that vid from about 1990, 1991, where Mullins signed to New Deal or something, and they forced him to get rid of his old freestyle board? Alwyn, there is the answer. I'll check your Insta.
So Aaron already has sneaker top trumps. Oh, there we go.
My word. Right. We need to find a way there.
We need to have a virtual.
You know what we need to do is we need to figure out how can we do, like, I don't know if any of you guys like have used that house party app, but I think we could be onto something, although I think it's only for 8 people, so that wouldn't be the best top trumps. World Industry Rubbish Heap. So I knew Alwyn, so that was Alwyn's starter for 10. And then we go into for 16,000 virtual coins. I could do a game show. We could game show skate history. That could be Thursday nights.
Maybe I know what we could do.
What?
I'll give you a little project for the weekend.
Okay, I've got to edit podcasts and stuff as well. I've got to do that. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. I think I've figured. I haven't figured out a workflow on the podcast yet, so it takes me longer than I ever anticipate. But I think I've got there now, guys. So I will churn those out a bit faster. So what's the project, SJ? Apart from making stickers, logos, T-shirts, skateboards. Oh, you're going to tell me at the weekend? Yeah. Oh, this is exciting. Is this for Pint of Stuff?
It's not work related.
Oh, good. I was just checking that this wasn't work related, because I didn't want it to be work related.
No, it's not.
No, good.
It's Pint of Stuff work related.
Yeah, well, that's not work. This is fun. This is fun times. Oh, you can tell it's been a long day for me at work, because
it's been a very long
I'm turning delirious. Yeah, it's I don't know if I'm sure for everyone it's the same. It's just like the days are just turning remarkably long. Yeah, it's a funny time. But then clearly, I'm not doing any job that's like saving lives and stuff, so I shouldn't really complain.
That is true.
Yeah, always perspective, SJ.
That is very true.
So what news have I missed this week, sneaker-wise, that you guys would like me to call out next week?
I haven't really. I'm going to be honest. I haven't really seen anything this week, but then I haven't had much chance to look.
I've been a bit on sneaker news and hypebeast, but I've been researching other stuff. So
what I forgot to ask was, did anybody buy any clothes from the Stussy Nike drop last week, or get anything in the raffle? Because
I think there might be a J Dolan that may have got some of the Stussy Nike
but
things.
I think he got the sneakers, not the clothes.
Ah, yes, he did. He did.
Yeah, because I didn't bother.
Just the shoes.
Yeah.
I just want to call up this comment from Levi, because I don't think that this is true. You have an expanded knowledge of shoes and music. Oh, and Strix has basically got both there.
Hobo from the ankles up.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That is would have loved that. It was, but I thought it was overpriced, Alwyn. Like genuinely, I was like,
it was Stussy price rather than Nike price for sure.
I don't know. It just didn't feel. I don't know.
It didn't, like, it was nice, but I kind of wanted something a bit more for my 90 quid.
I think I wanted more Stussy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And less Nike.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh, now see, J Dolan, I'm curious. What might you have picked up? Have you got that black shirt that I hover over, but I know I could never wear to work? I'm just curious.
You've been looking at that shirt all week.
I know.
I really like the pants too.
I've been looking at the shirt. I've also been looking at the purple Carhartt sweater thing.
Have you?
But not for me.
It's not it's not Carhartt.
Oh, it's violet and it's Stussy, isn't it? Duh. Oh, hey. Oh, and we've got Anthony Matlock in the house. Let's everyone say hi to Anthony. How you doing? Hope you're having a great week. We've made it to Wednesday. It's we've literally made it to Wednesday, and that's kind of interesting in its right. In that, well, it's not maybe not interesting for you, but I'm literally not going to be doing work tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that.
No, you're off.
Yeah, it's I've been telling my team actually that they're frightened. Well, they're not frightened, but they're not taking holidays at the moment, and or time off, and I've told them that they should, because we all need a little break from what's going on, even if it's just to move to a different room. So yeah. It's I tell you what as well, everyone. I know I say this every week. The Brewdog Clockwork Orange Tangerine is a mighty fine ale, and it's only 4.5%, so it is a pretty good session ale. So they've got. Have you opened them yet, Anthony? Have you opened those blazers yet? That's on the list of things to do tomorrow for us. And SJ's tapping away vigorously.
Yeah, but I don't have my glasses on. Like, my eyes are so screwed at the moment.
Well, it doesn't help that we've got this big bright light.
No,
here,
it doesn't.
That I basically have on all day now.
Yeah, you weirdo. I couldn't sit down here all day. It's way too bright.
It's
way too bright.
We need to have separate spaces, and
we do need to have separate spaces. Yes. Yeah. I don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know. I've just suddenly got really tired.
You got really tired. So I think like it's I've got some New Balance coming tomorrow. So what New Balance did you get, J Dolan? Gonna be curious. We're gonna need to see pictures of those on Instagram, definitely. And actually, I haven't asked you how your dog's doing in this crazy time, Mr. J Dolan.
Ours is not happy.
No,
really.
Ours is not a happy bunny at the moment.
No.
Although he's making it so that I can't sit in this chair very easily. There we go.
Yeah, so he's very grumpy.
He's very, very grumpy right now. He wants to be running out free.
All the time.
Yeah. He wants to do what he wants to do.
He wants to be with his friends.
He wants to get loaded. He wants to have a good time. No way. Oh yeah, I warned you all that this was just going to be a rambling session as I as I do this.
Talking about right, like rewinding all the way back. I've just remembered something I read.
What's that?
Right, so I know you were talking about 420.
Yep.
So apparently, the government
Yeah.
are potentially thinking about relaxing drug laws
What?
and certain prescriptions during coronavirus. Whether that is true or not, it was on the BBC.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. Okay, I haven't read that. I did read that they don't know when the peak is coming of the curve or whether we're flattening it, but we won't talk about that. So the dogs were sunbathing today, apparently. Yes, our dog, when we went to the park today, he did lie down a bit, but
You moan and say that he's not allowed to lie down
no,
because we'll get moved on.
he'll get taken to the dog pound. I did threaten him with the dog pound if he didn't get up. He got up. He didn't want old Bill dog coming over and having a word with him. No, he didn't. Definitely didn't want that. So SJ, so you've now worn your Bruins a reasonable amount.
I have, yes.
What do you think? I know we talked about them briefly on Sunday, but you've had a little time to reflect now, and you've probably not had them on your feet today. So I'm just curious if you've had any more further thoughts about them.
They are only that they are very, very different to my blazers, like significantly, which I'm really surprised at.
In what way? Like, is it bounce? Is it
just the way that they fit my feet?
Okay.
It's weird. I can't like, as I said, it looks like they have that weird angle at the back more. I don't know. They're
Sorry, I've just seen a very funny comment.
They're very different. Like, I love the sneaker, as in the leather and everything.
Yeah.
But I do find a blazer more comfortable.
That's interesting. I wonder, after 3 months of wearing them and really wearing them, I do wonder if you'll think, actually, these are better. So I think that, right, so what we now, April, May, June, we should come back to you in June and ask you the same question as to whether you think those are still not as comfy as a blazer.
I think that will be the case.
See, I think
it's really weird.
I'm not sure. I think because they're a little snugger to your feet and that heel bit's cut down a bit. Is anyone doing the 30 days of SBs for April? Let's throw that on the screen.
I keep forgetting it's even April.
Is it April, Leroy? I'm not. The thing is, Levi, like, you could do the 365 days of SB, and I wonder if you're going to go for the decades of SB. No, I'm not doing it. Is anybody else doing it? We've been really slack on the gram. I'm going to be honest. We've been super slack.
We have been super slack, and we need to be a bit more productive this weekend.
We do.
As we have you have a 5-day weekend. I have a 4.5-day weekend.
So Anthony, that's cool. Like, we've all started at some point, and some of us took long periods away from buying. Some of us came back to it, as certainly if watching the Annex guys last night, it's clear that everyone has a moment where they're into it, and then they maybe move away from it, and then they come back to it. And it's I was going to do 100, and day 100 is tomorrow. I need a holiday from SDs. Might dig some Pumas out, according to Levi. So it's. I think that's. Let's just throw this comment back up from Anthony. Yeah, like that's the thing, is that I think I didn't realize that I was into it until when it was more that I didn't realize that nobody else just kept buying the same shoe and kept all the boxes and wanted 30 or 40 pairs of the same silhouette. It wasn't really a thing that I was thinking that I was doing. I just ended up doing it.
Just happened.
Yeah, it was I just assumed that most people did the same thing. Clearly they don't. Clearly they don't keep every single shoe, no matter how beaten it is. I think it's fairly normal. It's like history. It's history. It's history of shoes. And I think for me as well, there's clearly culture wrapped up in shoes in many different ways, intersections of music, fashion, sport, game, whatever you want to call it. But I think as well there's also, you see the evolution of technology and stuff, which I think is also interesting. And I think this happened to all of us. Literally, I think that comment could apply to everybody in the chat of, yes, before you knew it, you suddenly had a wall of sneakers and it was like, oh my God, they take up so much room. They do take up lots of room. Like, I know I've had this conversation with lots of you, but I'm kind of curious. And actually, let's ask this question. I'm going to throw that question up so everyone can see it. Anthony, did you used to buy SBs back then, or was it something else? I'm kind of curious.
It's like whenever we move, removal people come round and they're like, are they all your shoes? No, they're not actually. They're his.
Yes. And a wall does become a room.
Or two.
I think we all know that we maybe have a bit of a problem is when we're potentially, like some of the real heads, when the room becomes a storage unit. There are many people that have storage units.
Yeah.
And then it becomes an exercise of cataloging and understanding what you've got where, I think. And then that just is a slightly a different obsession.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
That's something you could do tomorrow.
What? Catalog the shoes?
Yeah, you could continue taking pictures to put on the boxes. I
could do that. And yes, so Anthony was buying lots of SBs, Jordans, and Volts by Vans. Volt by Vans, yeah. And I do tend to like a Volt by Van. Like, they have some interesting stuff. We haven't bought enough. I think that's actually one of the problems or the challenges I see over in the UK. In the US, getting hold of Vans was just so much easier.
Well, you can get them here, but it means that you've got to buy from like...
Where?
Yeah, places that you don't necessarily want to buy from. And it means just buying them online as well.
See, and I was, we were talking to someone, and actually, I'm going to throw this comment up from Woolly Mammoth. He limits himself to 50, and I'm curious because I know that some people, they kind of like, okay, if they're really into like a certain shoe and they want it on retail, they kind of curate the collection, and so they'll move some shoes, as in that they'll resell some shoes to get another shoe into the collection, and I think that's that's a logical thing to do. I don't think it's a logical enough for me to do, as in it's too logical for me to do at this stage. But I totally get it. And what have we got here? Just throwing that comment up on the screen.
There are some really nice collabs. I think the reason I haven't bought any Vans for a while is because there were just too many coming out at one point. So I haven't bought a pair of Vans since last summer when I just bought a pair of Old School with the comfy cush, just because when I screwed my ankle, that was what I wanted.
I kind of get that. And Jay Dolan, he's considered sort of converting his loft to store his shoes. Our loft is converted.
All I'm going to say is if you're going to convert your loft to store your shoes, check the height of your shoe storage.
Yes.
Because our loft conversion ceiling isn't high enough.
And it was converted when we moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I could if we were talking, it was funny actually, well, not funny, but we didn't win the lottery last night, I can tell you that. But we were talking about what we would have done if we won the lottery. And I think over these last few weeks, I could fill my time with so much Pint of Stuff. If I won the lottery. I think I could do a lot of sneaker stuff, a lot of stuff related to Pint of Stuff. And I'm just hearing everyone talking about Vans and how they kill their feet. Yeah, I struggle with lots of them as well. I can't really wear Van lows. like either Vol or is it the California?
Well, I think I will really struggle now after having that comfy cush insole because they are really, really comfortable to wear all day. So going back to like a straight Van now, I think, yeah, I would probably really struggle.
But actually, you've just reminded me what it's the ankle that cuts my ankle up. Something, but yeah. Now I find that they just sit at the wrong place, which is why I really like these Nissas, because they sit over the fabric sits over the top of my ankle bone. I just always thought I was a weirdo, like genuinely, and think that about most of the things that don't work for me. And then I realized that that's the case for many people. So yeah, so it's I don't know, like I obviously you've tried the Nissa on, Alwyn. Does that sit over the top of your ankle, or do you find that cuts as well? Because I am, as I said on Sunday, I'm genuinely surprised by these.
I think it depends on which Vans you get as well. Like I really like the Era because the way it has that little bit around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, those old school I've got, they have a bit more padding around the ankle.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't suffered as much. Whereas if I bought an authentic, like I remember those gave me blisters. These Nintendo ones when I first got them, they did kill my ankles.
They did.
So yeah, it's
and actually, so I'm just going to throw this comment up from Mr. O. Janoski's work is a great substitute for him. Now I love a Janoski. I've got to say, I've got loads of them upstairs. I went through.
You haven't worn any for ages.
No, I went through a period where I actually went off dunks, and I found them too slob. I need that cup in the back. Ah, okay, I get you. Yeah, I understand. So yeah, I went through a period where I kind of went off. I went off dunks a little bit and went really heavily into Janoskis, and I don't know why, but there was just like I don't know. There was like a 9-month period where I was all in on the Janoskis, but only bought the. I didn't. I'm gonna say now I didn't go a size or anywhere to or what's that place in town that I don't like. Not Soul Trader. What's over the way from Soul Trader? Anyway, I only bought them from
Shoe.
I don't like Shoe. No, it's not Shoe in town. I know you do not know what I'm talking about now, but there's a shop that I don't like that makes out it sells lots of sneakers and actually it
Oh, you mean JD?
No, that's King of Trainers. That isn't King of Trainers.
Office.
No, in the Friary.
Yeah, Shoe.
Okay, yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, that's it, Leroy. Leroy. I am so. This is such a great stream, isn't it? It's entertaining. I was like, what store do you have in our local? No, I would only buy them from the local skate short store, which is why I do, which is where I got the Digi Florals from, and I got a bunch from there, and I just went through a period of buying them, and not just the standard low Janoski, but I got a bunch of Janoski mids. As well, which they do actually. The mid chops my ankle a little bit, but I just like the way they look.
Actually, I haven't worn mine for a while because that was all I wore for a really long time.
And Jay Darlin, you're right. Yeah, the video where they talk about how Janoski came about, I think it was at 10 years of Janoski. It's just really interesting. You know, he pushed for what he wanted. Fair play to him. But then the dunk came calling back to me, and yes. I haven't really looked back since.
Yeah, I might have to buy another pair this summer.
Well, I sent you the link to a nice florally looking pair.
I know, but they don't have them in my size.
Yeah, I think the mids are nice. I've got a really nice woolly pair.
Oh yeah, they're well nice.
Yeah. And they've got like cork on the insole, I think.
They are nice.
And they've got like a terracotta midsole. Anyway, yes. Sorry, I was just getting excited about.
You were waffling.
I was getting excited about a Janoski mid. Then that was it's yeah. So this is obviously the Wednesday waffle, and it's generally as unstructured as I can make it. And I think this is Alwyn why. Like I'm just going to throw this comment up from Alwyn. Dunks just feel like home. They do. Which
That's
is
a slogan for a t-shirt.
Yeah, dunks just feel like home. Copyright Alwyn Siegfried. I think it was funny. So I wore Janoskis for a while, and then I came back to the dunk, and you're right. It did just feel like, oh yeah, why did I ever leave these shoes? And then when I looked down, it's like, yeah. And when we were talking to the annex on the podcast, actually, they asked us, what do you look? Is it the side thing or the down thing when you're looking at a shoe as to what makes it feel good to you? And I think with the Dunk, it's both. Like the Dunk looks amazing from the top down view, and it looks amazing from a side view. So it not only looks, in my opinion, so like and that clearly is my only opinion, and I think that's a unique thing about the Dunk. So there's Mr. O again. So that's, for sure. Blazers are home for me. Dunks have always been a bit harder to get. I will also say with a blazer, the thing that drew me to it first was actually the side view, but seeing it on somebody else. And I was like, yeah, they look good. They look good. And then, I think actually it was you that had blazers really before me.
Yeah, I did. And I had loads of blazers before you. You only got blazers
in 2015.
Yeah.
2016, but don't tell anyone. I was always about the Dunks and the Janoskis.
I know. I don't know why, because you really like those black and white ones that I had. I totally trashed.
Yeah, I did. Just a standard SB blazer at the time, but like extra padding, extra tough. Really love them. But no, I know what my first blazer was. It was the FTC.
Was that really your first one?
Yep, that was my first blazer. Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know. So that was 2016. There you go. Yeah, that was my first blazer.
Wow.
Damn right. Yeah, and the thing is,
not a bad one to get. They're actually one of my favorite pairs of
Yeah,
sneakers.
that FTC blazer with it's like a sandy, slightly longer suede. It's got a picture of on the inner sole of a particular San Francisco skate spot. Is so good, so good.
Yeah, they are so good.
And we got a pair each.
I've only worn mine like 3 times because they're just I love them so much.
And this was when we were first getting into the YouTube thing, and that was that I think is still like the on foot video for that is still one of my most favorite cinematic on foot things that we've ever done.
Everybody I know takes the mickey out of me for.
I know. I don't care. I think it's great. And the Milk Crate blazers, I wish I had. I wish I'd known about them at the time. But yeah, it's let's say that for Alwyn for sure. And yeah, there's just something about a blazer.
The blazer is just such a classic shape, and I think it is. I'm going to say it's actually more wearable than a Dunk.
You're going to say it's more wearable than a Dunk?
Yeah, in terms of, well, for me anyway, in terms of everything that it would go with. You know what I mean?
Oh my word, there's a lot of blazer love going on.
There is a lot of blazer.
Oh my word.
I still haven't worn my Oski blazers. Oh God, I've forgotten all of that.
And so Alejandro says that we should make a sneaker collection video. I don't know whether we will. What I have been thinking about making like my top 5 Dunks that I have, that they're my top 5 just now. Oh my word, they're all agreeing with you, SJ.
I think from like, if you want to be, you could easily kind of do. I'm gonna
go on, say it.
I can say you could kind of do a Renton and wear like a pair of blazers with a suit, but actually look really good. I think he wore Converse in Train Spotted.
He did wear Converse,
but you know what I mean. But with a nice pair of blazers, it would look really, really good.
Oh my word! Like, look at all the love for the blazer. Like, what have we started here? And here we go. So, look at that. And I just can't keep up with it. And Jay Dolan is saying it's comfier than the Dunk. Like, I thought this was mainly a chat stream.
It's all coming out now
with a bunch of people who were all into their Dunks, and now we've just revealed that actually we're all massive fans of a blazer. Dunks can be a bit overwhelming if you're a casual dresser. Hey? Hey? I don't think I understand that comment. And yes, as Levi says, blazers are back.
I
It's
think
official.
what Anthony means is, right, a dunk can be quite dominating in terms of the outfit, which you like.
Yeah, I do. Look at the shoes first, people. Look at the shoes.
I think that's what he means. But if you want to be a little bit more understated but still have the sneakers as a big focus, a blazer is a good one to go for.
And Kevin Mendoza, he's also just got his Isle Skateboards blazers in the mail today. We're going to throw this up from Woolly Mammoth as well. And then there. And Kevin, actually, I've got a pair to unbox.
Which he hasn't unboxed
upstairs at the moment. I'm very excited to look at them. I was really feeling them. And particularly after, what did we miss earlier in the year?
Everything.
The black one with the swoosh, the
Poets, but they were Bruins.
Oh, they were Bruins, of course they were. Yes, brain freeze. Yeah, brain freeze.
It's a good job I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. You keep me on track, SJ. There we go. There's so much. But yes, I like. As I said, I love that video that we made. The light in it is fantastic.
That's when you took that picture of me.
Yeah.
That we tried to recreate and failed because the light was wrong.
One time only. Yeah. And also Lightroom was my friend as well. And I did. It was in RAW, and when we just tried to do it on the iPhone, it didn't work as well. So it's So as I was saying, this is the Wednesday Waffle, and it is generally just us waffling on, and hopefully everybody enjoys the sort of the midweek kind of chat and relief from the everydayness. We'll be putting up hopefully another video tomorrow. But if you haven't watched today's video, that is the SB Dunk Griffey mid video.
Which I can't see.
I've taken them upstairs. Did you get the Chicago Toe black one? No, I didn't. And so we're gonna take a look at that video tomorrow. We're gonna put up SJ's Bruin video to do that. I know I've promised you all that I will edit the on foot of the P-Rod video. I have an idea in my head of what that's going to look like. I just need to actually do it. And don't forget, there will be another podcast out on Saturday. Looking to record another one then as well. You know who you are. I need to send you something, and then we can get that sorted.
And hopefully there'll be no technical issue.
No, we'll find a way. We always find a way. And as I said, I think I've gotten the workflow nailed, so we can sort that bit out. And I think thanks for everybody for joining us tonight. It's as always, when we don't know what we're going to talk about, we managed to talk for nearly an hour. And Anthony Matlock said the last podcast was great. Well, I to be honest, I just love recording them with people. We have a great chat with you all, and you've all got great stories to tell. And I think everyone comes at this hobby that we have with just a different angle. We've all come into sneakers or trainers in one way or another at different points in our lives, at different moments. We've all had different life experiences, so I think it's fun. And thanks, Strix. It's oh whoa, what are those? Is this the Coming to America Blazers based on Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Oh my word! When were these out? Are these coming? Are these a thing? How have I missed these?
How did you miss these? From the 4th of March?
Yes. How are they? Whoa.
It just says coming soon.
Okay, everyone. So what I'm going to say is, I think we're going to call it a night, because otherwise I'll just keep talking for hours on end, and no one wants that. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. We do more on the stories than on the main feed. Don't forget to check out everybody else who's in the stream as well. And we will see you all for another.
Hang on.
What's SJ doing? I've been told.
If we've been asked if there's any homework needed.
Oh, any homework
for Sunday?
Hey, what are we doing on Sunday?
Well, we stream on a Sunday, don't we?
Any homework?
Yeah.
Do I need homework? Who's asking us?
Does the audience need any homework for Sunday? God.
I'm very confused. No, just bring yourselves, and
Dear.
it's all good. And hopefully, everyone. I think actually Anthony says it right there. Everyone in the community stay safe, and look after yourselves. We'll see you across all the usual social channels, and until next time, I just want to say thank you all. It's been fun. I'll see you Sunday. Bye.
I almost put see you Friday.
Are we going live on
No,
Friday as well?
I don't know why I was going to almost put that.
All right,
But
everyone.
yeah, see you Sunday.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.